You ever just like sit there and you watch a bunch of bad movies or just movies that, you think are not going to be that very good and most of them aren't, and then you're just kind of slogging through it. And then you sit down and watch one of them and you think, well, the rest of these haven't been that great. This is not going to be that great either. And that's what I thought going into Stargirl, because I've been reviewing all the Disney Plus movies. And it's just nice to actually find one that is actually pretty good. I said Timmy Failure was pretty good, but like I'm never gonna rewatch that again. There's nothing to get out of it. I wouldn't recommend it to other people. I think it's okay. This is this is actually the best Disney Plus movie out of the ones I've seen so far. There may be one better, but I don't think so at this point. Um, but I was watching this, and first off, I enjoyed the cinematography, the editing for a movie that I thought was going to be like a cheap, almost like Disney Channel original movie, maybe with a little bit more money, but not really. It wasn't like that. There was actual, like, a competent director. I wouldn't say the cinematography here is amazing, but there were moments and shots. I'm like, yes, that's a good shot. You put this together well. The performances were actually pretty good, even for stars that came from Disney Channel. Not all of them were good. At least most of them were pretty good to okay. The main male lead, I'm forgetting his name at the moment. The main character of this movie, the actor who performed him did an excellent job. I'm forgetting his name. I really enjoyed him in this movie, and he's what made me engaged because I was just watching the first 20, 21 or so minutes of the movie, and it was he was really engaging. I was interested in where the story was going, and then I would say when this character Stargirl, which that's her actual character name is Stargirl, which sounds really dumb, but it's explained when you watch the movie. I'll say this: when she showed up and started singing, I was like, huh? What? Like, I mean, I think you were supposed to do that after like seeing the ending, because the ending explains what this girl is, why she's named this, why she has all these strange outfits, why she is so strange, why people just love her, because even through the middle half of the movie they're discussed like, is she magic? They're kind of questioning this girl, but this boy and this girl, they kind of fall in love, and their love story seemed kind of strange, but I think all that stuff was intentional, and I think that's the sign that it was really well written, because it's making you second guess yourself, it's making you question yourself while you're watching the film, but then once you get to the end, you're like, oh, this makes so much sense. It's like the ending of Sixth Sense, right? Um, the movie's good, but when you watch the ending in particular, I'm saying it's just like the ending of Sixth Sense. It's not nothing like Sixth Sense, but when you watch that ending, it makes the film, in retrospect, actually better than you thought it was, and you kind of see all these things that you didn't notice before, and that's kind of this movie. Because for the majority of this movie, I was sitting here thinking, okay, well, okay, we started off okay, then when this girl started showing up, now we're getting to this like weird Disney Channel movie, almost level, and it's kind of like, eh. But then when you see where they're taking these things and what they're doing with it, I believe this is based on a book. Don't quote me on that. Let me know if it is, because I'm interested to check out the books any better. But it was actually taken in a direction that I think was interesting. I'm not going to say this is a great film. I'm going to say it's pretty good, though, and I do recommend it. I think this is actually a film that will go underrated, and I feel like that's a shame, because what this film actually was pretty good. And it is really strange, right? Are you going to, like, how am I going to say it? Stargirl's a good movie, you know? Hey, buddy, I checked out this movie, Stargirl. It's actually pretty good. You should check it out. And they're going to kind of scoff and go, but it is. And I was kind of saying that while I was watching this movie, but I actually liked it. and aspects to the story were actually pretty decent, and I was surprised by a lot of performances and a lot how well directed the movie was because I didn't expect very good directing at all. What really bothers me about this movie is the music, though. I don't like modern pop music, and that's exactly what this is. And it's just, I don't know why they need to have her singing and doing stuff. I get the ending with the Cars music, which was actually cool that they actually used a classic band. But a lot of the music that she actually sung herself was like a little too modern, popish music. I don't know why it needed to be in the film. There should have been ways they could have written around it and changed it. Maybe if this is based on a book, that's a thing in the book. But I still wouldn't have. I didn't like it in the movie either. So, I mean, maybe it's better in the book, but you can actually see this character singing, and stuff like that. I'm just not into it. Um, I don't want to say it's like completely objectively bad music. I just don't think it. I don't think it worked. Um, it seemed kind of awkward too. Just the music is the only thing that I think, wow, yeah. But I still think this was pretty good. Um, so what do I have left? I have those I have the two elephant documentaries for Disney Nature to watch. The Penguins documentary. So that's 4 movies. I have the Lady and Tramp original and the remake, and then I'm done. Kind of cool. I'm almost done. Um, yeah, I'm excited to be done with Disney Plus movies because I don't, I don't. It's not that I don't like watching them; it's that most of them are just meh to okay, and I could spend my time actually watching things that are actually good. Just saying, like not to be mean, but it's just like,